So I made it out to campsite 2. I haven't actually shown this in a video yet, so this is going to be new. I haven't actually camped in this site either. If you notice when I came in, the bridge that we built, there's no ramp on the other side, so I kind of put a wooden plank on top of some rocks, and I was hoping it was going to work. I figured, you know, if it's not, at least I'm going to get it on film. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my hammock and my tarp because they're calling for rain tonight. And then I'm going to get some food set up, and then I'll show you guys camp. All right. That's my food for tonight. Got my rainfly tarp, my DD hammock, and this is just like a, not really a sleeping bag, but just really thin blanket, my Helinox chair, and some cooking equipment. Just looking for some widowmakers. Make sure nothing's going to fall on me. Pretty good. DD hammocks. So it really shouldn't get cold out tonight, but I brought a sleeping bag liner. Because sometimes it does get a little chilly, even it being so warm. It's just a Teton sleeping bag liner. Zip this guy up. So as you can see here, I actually already have wood out here. I chopped a couple days ago with an axe. I brought it out anticipating to do some camping, and we were under a tornado warning, so that didn't actually happen. But I've got this here, so I can use this for cooking. Let me go ahead and get a fire started before it starts to get too dark. fire's going pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and finish setting up camp. This right here is what's called a squirrel cooker. It is 2 pieces. The first piece has the spike and what they call the pigtail, and the second piece is basically a jab and a hook. And the way this works is you put the spike in the ground and then you use the pigtail. Thread this piece right here through the pigtail depending on how you want to use it. This side you can use it for small game, any kind of meats that you have, and then this side obviously you can use it to hang a pot, which is how I'm going to be using it today. So it just slides through the pigtail, and you want to make sure the pigtail is facing away from however you're going to be using it. And today I'll be hanging a pot on it, my Stanley cook pot. Now the Stanley cook pot, on the lid there's a piece of plastic which a lot of people replace. I haven't had to yet, so I'm not going to. And what I'm going to be making in this today is going to be some rice. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rice and water in there and hang it directly in the fire, and then as it dies down eventually I'll throw the lid on it. Keep the lid handy. That way once the fire dies down I can just toss the lid right on it. Now what I also have is some chicken and some olive oil with some sea salt. And brown that up. Now I've got some garlic and onion, also in olive oil. I gotta tell you, that smells amazing. Alright, now do my best to take this guy off the heat for a little bit. So this is campsite 2, and as you can see, it's quite a lot bigger than the first campsite. You could probably have a couple hammocks and a tent, or easily a couple tents out here. The ground isn't 100% level, but definitely usable. There's one stump on the ground that you gotta kind of be careful of. I'm gonna eventually get it up, but I'll show you guys these signs that I got for the campsite. So I got 3 of them because I am planning on having a 3rd campsite, which is going to be way back over in there. The trail goes around here, goes up that hill, and then ends up coming down over here to the other side of that little ravine. And I don't know if you could tell, right there is the bridge that we just built. So I'm thinking about changing the trail and having it go further way out there and then come back here, right, rather than going right next to the campsite. Give a little bit more privacy, not like there's going to be a whole lot of people back here. But. So these are the signs that I got. I got them online, and they're just campsite signs. I thought they'd be kind of neat to have out here. Gives it kind of an official vibe in an unofficial environment. But sun's about to go down, so I'm going to just kind of hang out, enjoy the rest of the night before I jump into that hammock.